Good morning, and welcome back to Jody Lewis Creations. This is an impromptu video, not what I'm supposed to be doing. Today's Wednesday, October 29th. Tracy's newsletter freebie came out. Tracy's newsletter came out yesterday, so we're going to touch on that a little bit. I do want to play with this freebie, so my hands are busy. I literally don't have much of anything in the way of tools left on my table. So we're going to make do with limited supplies. So I printed this yesterday and went ahead and put some stickles on the rooftops because, hi, you know, I have to make snow sparkle. And I sparkled her little headdress because, oh my gosh, she's adorable. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I mean, like, I have limited supplies. I'm not taking the oxide in the ground espresso, and I'm not taking this dauber, so I do have daubers left. I have a pair of old yucky scissors in my drawer still, and I have a couple of glue sticks up here. So we're just gonna see what we can come up with. All right, so if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You guys know how much I love and appreciate you. Again, I do ask over this next week for you to please go back and look at some of my older content. I do have content filmed. I literally just have not had time to sit and edit and upload. And to be perfectly honest, most of that is future content anyway. Like, I did finish the alphabet challenge. Barely, but I did get it finished. And so actually I need to look at my planner and see when W is due, because wouldn't that be something if I didn't get W uploaded in time? Oh my gosh, it's a good thing I looked, because that is due for Wednesday and it needs uploaded. Be bad if I'm late on my own challenge videos, you guys. Okay, so what did I say? This is Wednesday. Yes, I'm a little nuts this morning. We are in crunch time now for trying to get ready to leave. And you guys know I don't normally fussy cut, but I'm doing this while I'm talking to you. I have a load of laundry that's almost done, and I really am not supposed to be doing this. I'm stealing just a few minutes to come on and chat with you. Okay, so Tracy's newsletter came out yesterday. So I am now an admin on Tracy's Facebook group. It is to help her out. She just needed to take a step back from the Facebook group for a little bit. And so we had a wonderful conversation, and I said I would help her out. So right now that just means I'm doing the admin work. I am going to be trying to brainstorm and figure out, you know, the wonderful Maggie that's been admin for her for a very long time is staying on for a while, to help, you know, in the meantime here. I don't really have a lot of information about that, but my Facebook group is staying my Facebook group. So all the ABC challenge stuff is going to stay in the Jody Lewis Creations Facebook group. The Foxy Crafters Facebook group is going to stay the Foxy Crafters Facebook group. I'm just, like I said, I'm just trying to help Tracy in a time that she needs a little bit of help. And we're kind of figuring it out as we go. There's nothing's been kind of figured out yet. So just know that Tracy is still around, and she is still going to be creating for us. She just needed to take a step back from the Facebook group. Okay, so please be just understanding and send good vibes to everybody right now. So her and me. So we are leaving for our winter travels on, well, ideally Monday. And that is our plan, is to leave Monday. So yeah, we will be traveling for, I assume, I didn't pack these. Do I need to pack these? I don't know. what was I saying? No, I don't want to use those. I don't like the way that's cutting. These are too small for that. It's okay. Focus on your words, Jody. We are leaving Monday. We anticipate being able to arrive at our destination Saturday in Arizona. And then we will be there for approximately 5 weeks. Not really sure. We have to go to Red Bay on our way to Florida to get some work done on the RV. So that's going to be in December. I know that I have the calendar now for Terry's, whatever the collaboration is called. I cannot remember. You guys know I'm terrible about that. So I know what my day is for that in December, and then I don't quite know yet for Tracy's what my day is, but that's okay. We're working on it. And go from there. So those things will be coming up in December. I do have content for you, as I've said before. I've got 12 Days of Christmas stuff that I have filmed. I just have not edited, uploaded any of that. Like literally none of it. I do still have my scoreboard. I've not taken my scoreboard out. Today is our last sunny day until like Sunday. Saturday, I think we're supposed to have lake effect rain. So that can really mess us up for being able to do stuff because it's kind of like the lake effect snow. It can be never ending on the days when we have the lake effect rain. I did not fold that straight. Are we surprised? No, we're not. Okay, so that's finishing packing these last few days. Like today I'm going to work on, I have to get a good meal plan so that the stuff I don't need in the refrigerator can just go ahead and go outside. This digital page is actually from the newsletter, so it's not anything I can link in the description box below. I'm just playing with it for a minute while I'm yabbering, so that way my hands are busy. And I don't know what I want to do, and I've been really missing being in here. But again, I don't really have much in the way of things that I can play with here. So just gonna rough this up a little bit. I still have not been able to find another weed eater string trimmer, so I am still on the lookout for one of these because this one is getting dull, but I do love using it. Okay. I'm just going to ink the inside of that. And I printed this on, what did I print this on? 60-pound paper, I think, was what I used. Chloe is on a tear this morning. It's nice out, so she's like, ooh, it's sunny, and so she's feisty and wanting to play. So yeah, we're gonna try to get the house like all buttoned up Saturday for the most part, and then Sunday do all the things we have to do to winterize, and then we will move into the RV Sunday, like everything, cat, everything, and then hopefully be able to pull out relatively early on Monday. The reservation place, we do Harvest Host, which if I'll talk about that later if I can remember. I love this design. Where did my envelope go? I wanted to see if somehow I could use this big envelope, but my image is too, okay, no, just put that back in the bin. Okay, change of plans here. Does this fit in here? It does fit in here. Need to do something on the backs of these. I do have stencils. I didn't pack all the stencils, so that's still an option. Oh, look at this bag. I have this bag in my scrap bin. Do we want to do something with that? I cleaned off my table, and so I threw things in my scrap bin, and I was like, Jody, that's not smart, because when you get home, you're not going to be happy that you did that to yourself. But I did it anyway. Oh. Yes, I like that. Ooh. I have to be mindful of what I'm pulling out here, because I only have glue stick. All of my other glues are already out. Okay. Ooh, I just saw a piece of ledger right as I let go of my, okay, yeah, we've got some really fantastic vintage ledger. it really was just to come on and chat a little bit, not to necessarily accomplish anything at all. Okay, I think I do love the weather record, and maybe, maybe the village is keeping track of the weather because they're having snowfall coming, and they're like, ooh, what are we gonna get this year? Is it gonna be rain or is it gonna be snow for Christmas? Yeah. Now this piece isn't big enough to do what I want to do with it, but that's okay. I can still, I'm just going to back this with the ledger paper. So yeah, we're really excited to go and see our family and stuff this year, and we're excited to be able to go to Florida hopefully this year. And tomorrow, or today for you, we go to find out about Mark's procedure that he has to have done in March or in the spring. So hopefully tomorrow we'll have more information on that, for what that's going to look like and when we actually need to come home to give him the longest possible like recovery time while the weather's still not great, because that man does not sit still and he needs to be down while the weather's not nice, so he's not feeling like he's supposed to be outside doing stuff and hurt himself post procedure. So we'll see what that looks like tomorrow. And then we're going to Key West. We're still trying to finish can you guys believe, literally on the 7th, it will be a year since the accident last year, and things are still not completely resolved with it. It's so frustrating. Like, the attorney called yesterday, and so we were dealing with that. It's just so, I don't understand why it takes so very long for things to be done, you know? So I have a lot of apprehension and anxiety about the travels, and so Mark and I really talked about it, and you know, I'm like, you're just gonna have to bear with me. I'm doing the best I can with managing the anxiety and the traveling, so hopefully we'll have good weather. I did not cut that very straight. Hopefully we'll have good weather and stuff, and so that will help reduce the actual travel anxiety, I hope. So the first day, we always try to do kind of a shorter day on the first day, because there's just so much work to be done here to get the house ready and do everything we've got to do. So we try to do a shorter day, and then we can do longer days later. And so we're going to try something new this year. I need to back this with something, because what I want to do is kind of like hinge this on here, and then it'll open and you'll be like, oh, that's what's in the envelope. Although I do love this envelope, but I'm thinking this we're just gonna have like as a piece. I should have lined that with something as a piece that we can tuck somewhere, and then this is gonna be like, maybe we'll put her, what is sticky? I'm sticky. I could just tear her. Let's just do it. Make some decisions, Jody. You don't have time for this. I heard the dryer or the washing machine stop, so I'm like, okay, I'm not supposed to be doing this morning. But it is kind of cold still, so I'm not a big fan of going in and out of the house a gajillion times while it's cold. Oh, she's sweet. She's really sweet. And then, let's see, do I want, this is like maybe a little tuck on the inside. I think I do. This is evolving as I'm doing this. This is not what I was going to start out doing, but it's what we're doing now. So, do I have enough? I do. I can just, I don't want to cut those numbers off though. It's got to be this way. Oh, if I cut the numbers off, then I can use them somewhere else. I don't like that piece. What does this say? Oh, here we go. Yep. Okay, so I don't remember what all I was going to say to you guys. I'm gluing on top of what I'm going to be seeing. Hi, Jody. Hi. Turn your brain on this morning. It's not. I'm like chasing squirrels all over the place today. But anyway, yeah. So I just want to thank everybody for just your continued support and your kindness and just being a part of the community. I've had so much fun with the ABC challenge this year, so I really am looking forward to 2026. I have not even sat down and looked at the prompts that you guys are putting on the list yet. I mean, I've seen notifications like where you guys have responded, and then I'm like, well, I'll sit down, you know, when I have time and like go through and see, you know, what you guys came up with this year or so far, and I need to add my own to it too. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you're new here, I have the hashtag ABCJLC challenge, and it is an alphabet challenge where members of my Facebook community add prompts to a pinned post in the Facebook group. Hi. And so then I enter those prompts into a random generator, and sometimes that random generator is nice to us, and sometimes it's really not. And it has just been such a wonderful thing to like see everybody's creations and the different interpretations. Like people are just, it's just so cool to me, like the different interpretations that people have. I want to hinge this. What do I want to use to hinge? Oh, do we have anything in here that would, oh, look at that piece of fabric. I don't know that I have anything in the scrap bin here to work as a good hinge. Oh, there's a little scrap of gold, probably from Christmas in July. Okay. But anyway, it's a lot of fun. So if you're interested in joining that challenge, do make sure you go over and join the Facebook community, because that is definitely not something that I'm going to do in Tracy's group. That's a my group thing. So, ooh, what if I hinge it on that side? That would be like, ooh, and then this, no. I don't know what I want to do, you guys. Okay, do I just want to use more of the music? This is really thick paper, but I don't know if it's gonna act very good as a hinge because it is old. But I mean, worst case scenario is I have to fix it when I go to use this in a journal. I had really hoped to do some autumnal creations this year, but it's just not gonna happen this year. Obviously, I don't have time for that. But we've just had a crazy year. Like I said, you know, we've had guests for like about 9 weeks out of the summer, and all the work at the barn and everything. It's just been a really busy year. And I don't think these are the same height. It's fine. And so just by oh yeah, it broke. It's okay. It's fine. By nature of everything we've had going on, I just haven't been able to do all the things that I wanted to do this summer, which is completely fine. Do I like that on there? I do not like that on there. Do like the holly on there. But I'm thinking that little snowman's talking to me, so I think I'm going to use the little snowman with a little bit of out behind him. But I'm going to try to be better next year about being organized for projects and things like that. So again, while I have some downtime and slow time because we are traveling, go back and watch some of those older videos because I think it would be a lot of fun. Like I said before, if you guys said, oh, well, that was kind of cool. Like, what would you do differently if you were to do this today? This is not going to work because I don't have, oh, is there any left in this? I don't think there is. I filled up my little squishy bottle because I didn't want to take this with me. Oh, are we going to get enough? Maybe. Maybe I should just do a little. Yeah, and then I'll trim that and kind of try to fix it. That's not going to show up on there very well. But that's okay. It's an opportunity to come back at a later time and add to it. That is not going to stick. Oh, goodness. Come on, hands, cooperate. Yesterday I mowed at the barn, and thank goodness Mark had a heavy jacket in the truck because, oh my gosh, the wind was so cold over there. I didn't think I was going to make it. And he was, because we're getting stuff ready to be gone for the winter, he was jockeying some stuff around. Where did my little girl go? And so I said, oh, when you come back, will you please bring me my Carhartt vest? And he's like, yeah. And then he had a jacket and some gloves in the truck. And of course, his hands are way bigger than mine are. And he was like, here. And so he came home and swapped trailers and did what he was doing. And I said, oh my gosh, I am so glad you had this coat in the truck. I don't think I would have made it otherwise, you know. And he was like, yeah, it's pretty cold with the wind. And I said, yeah, it is. But I mean, we're getting to be into November, so it's not really surprising that it's that cold, but no. I just want to add a little bit more to this, but my problem is I don't have all the right glues, so it's not going to work because I don't think the Barely Art glue will hold. I don't know. Will it hold? I don't know. Ooh, what about just a little strip of that? Yeah, just add a little something. But anyway, so I managed through it. But by the time it was funny because I was like assessing what side of the property I was on and where the shade was. And so I said to Mark, I said, well, I mowed the east side because the barn was shading, you know, because the sun's low on the horizon and the barn was shading. So I mowed like to get out of the shade, not taking into the account that by the time I was done, the other side of the property was in shade because of the trees and everything. So I really was cold and very grateful for his gloves. Okay, so that's going to be that. I'm probably, you know what? I think we'll just make this my tab punch is outside. Everything's outside. Oh my gosh, trying to find homes for everything and not being able to take my totes this year was, oh my gosh, so crazy. And I don't even know exactly where I stuck everything. Oh, do I like that just right there? I think I do. I think I just like that peeking out and have Deary Girl there. Can I cut any more of this off if I just take a sliver off that? Which means I have to take a sliver off this to make it more even with the border around those bottom letters. Yeah, I think so. I think it's fine. And I inked that for no reason now. That's okay. This really is empty. Like I was, yep, we got air going. Well, I don't have to worry about that bottle now, do I? Okay. It's 60-pound paper, so I really wanted something a little bit heavier than just glue stick to hold these, but I think it's going to be okay. Then, as whatever, I don't even know where my wipes are. As whatever happens, as Christmas comes around, now we have a little piece that we could put in here. And actually, I think this is really sweet because Deary Girl, maybe I'll have my granddaughter make something or something and have it be able to tuck in here. And then this can go in a pocket. And we can just have something that we can tuck a little bit of something in through the season. I am going to have to stabilize that, but it's going to be okay for right now. And we may still be able to add stuff to it later. Oh, I wanted to use that. And I forgot I wanted to use that. I'll stick it in the bin. Okay, I cannot believe I literally just stuck a scrap in the bin that I'm packing to take with me. Oh, the struggle is real, you guys. Okay, well, thanks for being here and for listening to my rambling. All of this, I'm just going to stick in my bin. And so, yeah, the moral of the story is I'm just helping Tracy out. Nothing is changing right now. Her rules are still her rules. Her group is still her group. I'm just helping her out. I will be posting things in there and trying to help with engagement, just like, you know, with our group as well in Jody Lewis Creations group. So if you guys want to see what the ABC challenge is all about, do go over to my Facebook group. You have to answer the questions for me to approve your membership admittance. And that does a couple things. That lets me know that you're not, hopefully you're not a scammer. And like lets me know, where did you hear about me? How did you find me? All those good fun things. And it just helps make sure that people in the group are legitimate, hopefully. And but yeah, we do the ABC challenge periodically. We'll try to have a swap here and there. With postage rates, I think that the focus is going to be maybe more challenges, like here's your make, whatever, and post it here, and not so much like actual swap events. But we'll see what that's going to look like going forward. I'm going to try to do some brainstorming. I'm really relying on you guys to give me feedback as well as what you're interested in. I do want you to go back and watch some of those older videos so that you can challenge me for things to recreate or see how I would do it differently. I just think that that would be a lot of fun and all those good fun things. So thank you for being here. I really just wanted to play with that freebie and give myself a minute in my craft space while this is going to be the last time that I'm going to be able to be in here, because now what happens is the light comes down, the phone holder comes down, the printer's going outside. So all these things, and today's got to be a big focus with carrying stuff out that I have ready because of the rain coming. So I have my last minute packing list here for things to finish in here and go from there. So I will see you guys in the next video. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And just thank you so much for your continued support and for being here. It does mean the world to me. So this was a very rambly video, but I was just trying to, this is how my brain is, and hopefully this is not translating as chaotic as my mind is right now, but it is what it is. And you guys know I like to be real with you. So love you. Have a great day. Oh, please have a very safe and safe Halloween if that's something that you do. If you're out and about tomorrow going trick-or-treating or whatever you're doing, please be safe and take care of yourselves. Okay, bye.